பாட்டு நான் கேட்கணும்டா. நானும் கேட்கணும் பாடிட்டு இருக்கேன், கேட்கவே முடிய மாட்டேன். ஊத்தி சம்பக்கி முடியும்.
I don't know why you don't just get it.
You little man! Do you know? It was an accident!
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart!
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
You made a mistake. I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Confringo.
is, I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a grap horn, Professor?
I have, yeah. It can be difficult. It's my
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Pleased to be included.
This looks intriguing.
So, the hunt begins.
Cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
This must be the place.
Depulso! Bombarda! Confringo!
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. Your help, friend. Poachers? Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
No! Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Never understood Lord. Didn't anyone ever teach you not to take things that don't belong to you?
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Go!
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Ah, there you are. No need to race now, my friend. Faster! Slow down now. There we go. Faster! It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
I hope you have your affairs in order. Rookwood! Incendio! Expulso!
No need to race now, my friend. What say we pick up the pace a bit? We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
I'm sure there's something there.
Nobody will believe I defeated a Lashminder by myself. Here we go! Faster!
Afraid to take it. Silence is making one imperfect.
Time for you all to clear out!
Not a thing worth learning.
Some shuddering.
The final mission name, the final repository. PC வாடா வா விசி வா
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morgan, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
அம்பாள் பக்கார் தான் போட்டு சொல்லியிருக்கா அப்ப நெக்ஸரோட வரவன். அப்பல பக்கார்.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Ollivander.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Ollivander, mommy. So, mommy.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repair broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
இந்த ஷேடோ ஆஃப் ரெலிக்னு ஒரு மிஷன் இருக்கா? ஷேடோ ஆஃப் ரெலிக்கா?
It is done.
வாண்ட் ரெடி ஆயிடுச்சு. ஆலிவண்டர் தாத்தா ரெடி பண்ணிட்டாங்களா?
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
வீடு விட்டாங்க நீங்க இதை ஃபைட் பண்ண யூஸ் ஃபைட் பண்ண யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோமா எங்கடா வீட்டு விட்டாங்க அப்படி எனக்கு தெரில நான் உடச்சிருக்கேன்ட்டு அச்சு மூஞ்சி கிஞ்செல்லாம் கிழிக்கியா போறேன் பாரு இப்போ தூக்கிட்டு போனாங்க தம்புடு தம்புடு
No more happy days for you. A lamb to the slaughter. You're going to regret that. You've made a grave mistake.
I see you. Death from above.
Ah, how delightful. I'll make you wish you were back at school. You will pay for your deeds.
You should have joined me.
அவனா கேவடா கம்பளோ யாராண்ட போடா
Well done, child.
Try not to make this too easy.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Wireless brain, hi bro. Good evening. PC வாடா இவா The shadow of hope. Oh, final repository. சரி, இதை முடிச்சுட்டு
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
The mission level.
What?
Okay.
Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her? Sebastian, I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time. Time? For what? I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb. We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board. And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, he could be expelled. Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us. Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out? If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now. Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again. I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
On another adventure, are we?
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened? Galloping?
We were on one of them.
He didn't want you to identify.
Exactly. In an instant, as he fell, and then he...
Your fault?
He died, my mother and I, a few years later.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
I know that.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, she missed, but that...
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
வரவே இல்லை. ரெபாசிட்டரி மிஷன் முடிக்கணுமா?
You up to now?
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package.
What did you... Well done.
I can't be
ரெபாசிட்டரி மிஷன் தான் ப்ரோ இப்போ ஃபைனல் மிஷனு ஸ்டோரி படி. அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க கேம் முடிக்கணும்னா ஒரு 2 மிஷன் இருக்கும்.
ஓ அதுக்கப்புறம் தான். அப்போ நான் தான் கேட்டதுக்கு நீ சொன்ன அப்புறம்
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and looked her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
மத்தத மேல யூஸ் பண்ண சாவா ஆனா ராண்ட் ட்ராக் மேல யூஸ் பண்ணா ஒண்ணும் ஆகாது எனக்கு.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
ஆமா நீங்க இன்னும் அந்த ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் மிஷன்லாம் நான் முடிக்கல ஃபுல்லா.
ஓ அதெல்லாம் முடிச்சாதான் வருமா? Shit.
That sounds straight. Well then.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's
one hour
been
தான்
through
இருக்கு.
enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
முடிச்சிருவோமாடா நான் சொல்றேன்.
அதான் உங்களுக்கு இப்ப ஸ்டோரி மட்டும் முடிக்கணும்னா
For what
நீங்க
it's worth,
டைரக்டா
she
அந்த
doesn't
ஃபைனல்
seem to
மிஷன்
have
போயிடலாம்.
spotted us yet.
ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் மிஷனும் நீங்க முடிக்கணும்னா உட்காந்து இன்னும் நிறைய இருக்காது. இந்த பாப்பிஸ் வெட்டிங்க்கு நிறைய மிஷன் இருக்கு. அப்புறம் ஓனாய்க்குன்னு ஒரு மிஷன் தனியா இருக்கு.
Here we are.
என்ன ப்ரோ கிளிச் ஆயிடுச்சா?
ஆமாண்டா ரொம்ப ஸ்பீடா.
That sounds straightforward enough. Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Protect
There
them!
she is, above us. She did make it home safely. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Poor thing must be worried sick. How many they brought to capture her? At least 10 usually.
Reparo. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine.
What's your step?
Love she?
How lucky for us. Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no telling. Watch out! It's herding. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Not a warm welcome.
Oh, she isn't, mate. It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Get to that opening below her. She's leaving! Quick!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at home. How could I have been so blind?
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old woman?
அப்பதான் கடைசி லெவல் போலடா. அதுக்கு மேல லெவல் இல்ல போல.
ஆமா ஏற மாட்டேங்குது அதுக்கு மேல. இதுக்கு மேல ஃபுல்லாவே சைட் quest தான்.
முடிச்சிரும். ஃபியூச்சர்
Well, that's very kind of you.
There's something in there. I just...
Hello, Hamora.
இதை இந்த கப்பஸ் தானே
ஏதோ
கொஞ்சம் கூட செத்து போயிடுவானே
யாரு?
What do we have here?
பாவி இதெல்லாம் வச்சிருக்காங்க போடுறான் இந்த மங்கிய படத்துல செத்து போவானா தண்ணியில முக்கி ஞாபகம் இருக்கா சின்ன வயசுல வந்துட்டு ஹாரி பாட்டர் நடிச்சிருப்பாங்க அப்போ வந்துட்டு நடந்திருக்கும்.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands?
Big.
I certainly.
Brilliant.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
அவன் பேரு சடார்னு முடிக்கிறாரு சடார்னு வீடியோவா
Confringo!
There goes my wager.
Confringo! Defendo!
Like a winner.
Leviosa.
Confringo! Defendo! Confringo!
Give them what for.
Bombarda!
Potato.
You're better than that! Levioso! Repulso!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have now.
Thank you.
Wonder how my hub.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
You can't be beat, can you?
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Hello, Lucan. Actually,
New question. வந்துச்சா question. ஃபீனிக்ஸ் ஃபீனிக்ஸ் பிடிக்கிறதுடா வா
டீக் சொல்லுதா
ஃபீனிக்ஸ் மட்டும் பிடிச்சிட்டு ஃபீனிக்ஸ் பிடிச்சிட்டு அடுத்து இதே 2 தடவை மீட்டிங் விட்டேன்.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Search for the cave. கொடுத்தா வேண்டியதுடா.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Confringo! Depulso! Could the Phoenix be in there? Confringo! Confringo!
Unwanted, ஐயோ.
You don't think phoenixes can turn to rocks, do you?
Confringo! Well, I'm sure it's harder to kill a moose.
Your poaching days are over.
People out! Pay attention!
The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
என்ன ஃபாலோ பண்றது? Reach the peak of the mountain.
Revelio.
வழி போகுதான்னு பார்த்தேன்.
வெளியே போகணுமா? மாட்டிக்கிட்டேன்டா.
கேம் கான்செப்ட் படி நீங்க ஏதாவது ப்ரெஷர் பண்ண கீழே விழுந்துருந்தா
ஆமா பறக்கவும் முடியாதுடா.
ஆட்டோ சேவ் எதுல இருக்குன்னு பாருங்க.
பாக்குறது
அதான் செட்டிங்ஸ்ல போய் லோட் கேம் கொடுத்து பாருங்க. இங்க சேவ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க ப்ரோ ஒரு தடவை மேனுவல் சேவ்.
இருக்கு பாரு ஃபீனிக்ஸ். இப்படி அங்கிருந்தா
Deke has some exciting news to share.
டீம் கொடுத்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் உள்ளதே போங்க ப்ரோ. அப்ப
லோடு கேம் கொடுத்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் உள்ளதே போனா இதான் வருது.
54 கொடுங்க ப்ரோ. 56 இல்ல.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. There it is again.
இப்ப அது போற டைரக்ஷன்லயே போங்க.
எங்கிட்டு போச்சுன்னு பாக்கல.
Ugh. Shame.
Well, it isn't the little hypocrite. You're not.
Confringo.
No!
Protego. Imperial.
Stop this!
That was for Highwing. Confringo.
நான் இது பண்ணுவேன்டா.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Levioso!
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. I should investigate.
அதுக்குள்ள போக முடியல. என்ன கதை?
எதுக்குள்ள
பின்னாடி இங்க பாரு ஒரு மாதிரி லைன் மாதிரி. பின்னாடி ஒரு மாதிரி இது மாதிரி இருக்குல்ல, ப்ரூம் எடுத்துட்டு போனா கூட பறக்க முடியலையே, ஏன் அப்படி?
அதை அவங்க ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கானுங்க அப்புறம் அந்த இடத்துல பறக்க முடியாம.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens! What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Don't think it's the delight of Saint God.
உனக்கு எப்போ எக்ஸாம் சொன்ன? எப்போ சொன்ன?
I really have made a mess.
Confringo!
மேப் ஓபன் பண்ணி அதில் சீக்ரெட் ரூம்ஸ் இருக்கும். அதில் மேப் கேட்குறதுக்கு டேரெக்டாக ஃபாஸ்ட் ட்ராவல் இருக்கும் பாருங்க.
மேப் ஓபன் பண்ணி
சைடில் சீக்ரெட் ரூம்ஸ் இருக்கும் பாருங்க.
அப்படி எதுவும் இல்லையே.
இதில் பார்க்காதீங்க ப்ரோ, நீங்கள் ஃபஸ்ட்டு மேப் ஓப்பன் பண்ணும் போதே கடைசியாக இருக்கும் பாருங்க சீக்ரெட் ரூம்ஸ்.
ஆமாம். ஐயோ
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
My friend is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We
must be getting closer. Not quiet enough.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Depulso!
Let's go. I see it, and I don't know.
Imperial! Protect Imperial! almost down. You will not take what is not yours.
The trolls ought to make quick work of us. Nothing. Ranrock will reign supreme.
Confringo, defender. You're no match for us. Revelio.
Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward. Protego.
Young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor.
Lumos!
There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Let's get it. Still spells glance off of me. Shut up.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Avengers, assemble!
The goblins have somehow evaded the
Ilaron
castle's
time,
defensive
Not on
charge.
time.
Stand up this way. We shall make
Lady,
quick work of
lady.
them.
They got this.
Operation போலாம்.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
Also, these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
How nice. Rather why.
We couldn't be happy to see you.
Let's get this over with. You won't get away with that.
Pity, not Frost.
Science was good today. Biggest steady vanda. Middle out of that. Otherwise, it'll be difficult. Yeah, bro. It'll be too difficult.
That's our way forward.
இல்லை மேக்ஸின் பற்றியும் மறந்துட்டேன். ஊர்வா ஓ வீடியோவா? என்னடா கீபோர்டு இருக்கா உடனே பார்த்துக்கிறது இவங்களா? அடி பார்த்தது வாங்கடி வாங்கடி. அடிக்கணுமா? வாங்கலாம். பங்க மாதிரி வா 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 பெருசு ஆப்பலாம்.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
bro
எப்படி கொண்டு போறது?
புரியல.
எப்படி முடிக்கிறதுன்னு கேக்குறேன்.
அதான் ப்ரோ என்ன எப்படி முடிக்கிறதுன்னா
இத தொலைந்து விட்டுறலாமா எப்படி இருக்கட்டுமான்னு சொல்லி கேட்டாங்க. நான் தொலைந்து விட்டுறலாம்னு சொன்னேன்.
அது ஒரு சின்ன கட்டிங் தான் மாறும் உங்களுக்கு இப்ப.
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work. Build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
போட்டாங்க.
ஓபன் பண்ணாம
It's feeding off the power.
புரியல.
இப்ப அந்த காப்ளின் சில்வர் இருக்குல்ல ப்ரோ, அங்க பால் மாதிரி, அதுக்கு வந்து நீங்க அதை ஓபன் பண்ண வேணான்ற ஆப்ஷனை சூஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்கன்னா பிக் அதே மாதிரி செத்துருவாரு. இப்ப அவர் மாதிரி காட்டுவாங்க. கடைசியா நீங்க
ரேண்ட்ராக்கு
கூட ஃபைட்
பிரேக் ஆயிடுச்சுடா
பண்ணும்போது வந்து கூட ஹெல்ப் பண்ணி சண்டை போடுவாரு. அதனால வயசாகி செத்து போயிருவாரு.
நீ பேசுனது கேட்கல. பிரேக்
இல்ல ப்ரோ, இப்ப அத என்ன சொல்ல கேக்குதா ப்ரோ? இப்ப நீங்க அதை வந்து ஓபன் பண்ணாம அங்கேயே இருக்கணும்னு சூஸ் பண்ணிருந்தீங்கன்னா பிக் அதே மாதிரி கீழே விழுந்துருவாரு. நீங்க கடைசியா ரேண்ட்ரா கூட ஃபைட் பண்ணும் போது வந்து ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுவாரு உங்களுக்கு. அப்ப அதுக்கப்புறமா வயசானதுனால அதிகமா பவர் யூஸ் பண்ணுவாரா ஹெல்ப் பண்றதுக்கு, அதுலயே வந்து இறந்து போயிருவாரு. அவ்வளவுதான் டிஃபரன்ஸ் இதுக்கு. அதாவது ராண்ட்ராக்க நீங்க அடிக்க கூடாது ப்ரோ. அவன் சைட்ல ஒரு பால் கிரியேட் பண்ணுவான் ப்ரோ. அதை உடைச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் அவன் அடிச்சான்.
Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon.
பால் என்ன பண்ணுவாரு?
அதான் ஸ்பெல் யூஸ் பண்ணணும் ப்ரோ. ஃபிளிப்பிங்னு ஒரு ஸ்பெல் இருக்கும், அது யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
ஃபிளிப்பிங் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம்.
கிளேசியஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. இந்த கை மாதிரி இருக்குல்ல, கை கீழே வச்ச மாதிரி,
அது டிப்பல்ஸோட டிசெண்டோ.
இது டிசெண்டோ. சாரி, அதான் ப்ரோ டிசெண்டோ தான்.
டிசெண்டோ
Descendo. That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrock.
There seems to be some fighting you after all. Now, I shall bring you come and say your creature.
கீழே போங்க ப்ரோ.
You can't stop me. Descendo. Two sources of power. Descendo. Glacier. Glaciers.
கிளேசியஸ் ஒர்க் ஆகலன்னா வேற போட்டு பாருங்க.
Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
No! Stop! You have no idea what you're doing.
How long are you going to keep up this charade?
3 தடவை ஏன்டி மாதிரி போட்டாலே செத்துருவானே.
இதுக்கு போறது
இதுதான் வழியை செஞ்சிருப்பான் பாருங்க. கீழே தான் போனா.
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now. My
Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo. Glaciers. Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock?
This cannot be happening. You
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Confringo. Descendo. Glacis. Descendo. Glacis. Descendo. I will defeat you. In Lodgok's memory.
We'll never write this hell from me!
This is for Professor Fig. Confringo. Defendo. Braces. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo. Glacis.
ஹாரி போட்டர் மாதிரி
இல்லை இப்போ அந்த நாஜிக்கை வந்து இன்ஹேல் பண்ணும்போது அவன் கண் வந்து மாற்றி ஈவில் மாதிரி
Thank you, Miriam. For everything.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian...
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
இப்பதான் இது கத்து கொடுப்பாங்க.
ஷேடோ ஆஃப் தி ரிலீஃப்னு ஒரு மிஷன் இருக்கும் ப்ரோ, அது இன்னும் நீங்க முடிக்கல.
அதுக்குள்ள congratulations, you have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. And all exams fast approaching. Now good time to review your day. Explore the world, finish any remaining relationship stories and public.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time.
Your owls. Under the shadow of relief. Hey, நிறைய இடத்தை எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணலையடா. இந்த இடம்லாம் எதுல இருக்கு அப்புறம்?
இந்த இடம் ப்ரோ?
இந்த கீழ சவுத் ஹாக்வர்ட்ஸ்.
அதான் ஒரு மிஷனுக்குள்ள ஒரு இடத்துக்கு கூட்டிட்டு போவாங்க ப்ரோ.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl.
Inside the catacomb.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio! Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room. Ringo! Let me enter.
Oh shit! Dude! முடிஞ்சு போச்சா dude? இருக்கே.
என்னாச்சு ப்ரோ?
நம்ம ஆளு உடைக்க வேலை செய்ய மாட்டான். ஓ, நெருப்புக்கு மட்டும் தான் வேலை செய்வாங்களோ இவங்க?
ஆமா.
மறந்துட்டேன். கரெக்டாக தான் போகிறான். இல்லை இப்படிதான் போகணும் போல. ஆனால் வந்த வழியில் பிடிச்சிருக்கேன்.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Confringo!
Hold on a moment.
Revelio.
I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought...
The carvings on the relic were Inferi? And Sebastian...
Not exactly. He's controlling, as Anne and I frantically... When Anne said she couldn't stay here...
Solomon threatened to go to the...
I need to get to Hogwarts. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
The Inferi. They're everywhere.
Accio! Confringo!
These inferi seem far from controlled. Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
எனக்கு காணோம்டா.
உள்ளதான் ப்ரோ இருப்பான். நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்த ரெலிக் எடுக்கணும் அந்த
இடத்துக்கு போயாச்சு.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எடுத்த ரெலிக் எடுத்த மாதிரி அங்க ப்ரோ.
அங்கதான் சொல்றேன். இங்கதான் போறேன். இங்கதான் யாருமே இப்படி. இதான் ரெலிக் எடுத்தோம்.
இங்க இல்ல.
இங்கதான் எடுத்தோம். இந்த டேபிள் மேல தான் ரெலிக் இருந்துச்சு. நீ டிலேல பார்க்கறதுனால
இங்கதான் இருப்பான் அவனும். இன்னொரு இடம் ப்ரோ, வேற இடத்த தேடி பாருங்க.
இருக்கான்.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I need to find a way to the ledge. There's Sebastian.
Confringo! Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the inferi.
Control? I had to fight the inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
I'm ending this now! You censure! I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Confringo!
Mr. Sallow!
Stop! Defender! Confringo!
My notes! She cannot be healed, Sebastian! You must stop!
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
அட கொன்னுட்டா.
made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
என்னடா சொல்லுவேன் இங்க இவா no one should know the curse னா யார்ட்டி சொல்லி கொடுக்க மாட்டானா
இல்ல எல்லாரும் என்ன இந்த curse கத்துக்கணும்னு சொல்லுங்க.
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
நடந்துக்கிட்டாச்சு அதுவும் முடிஞ்சு போச்சு இப்படி வேலையாச்சும் இப்படி போட்டு பார்க்கணுங்க இதை நான் அதை பார்க்கணுண்டே
Confringo! Confringo! Arresto momentum.
Ali.
இப்போ நீங்க ப்ரொஃபசர் வீஸ்லியை பார்க்கணும். அதை முடிச்சிட்டா வந்து கப்பு கொடுப்பாங்க. அதுதான் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு ஸ்டோரி.
இந்த ஓனாய் மிஷின்
அதெல்லாம் வந்து சைட் குவெஸ்ட்.
ப்ரொஃபசர் வீஸ்லியா? அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபைட் கிட்லாம் இருக்காதுல்ல, நான் முடிஞ்சு உடஞ்சது ஒட்டிக்கிச்சு.
ஸ்டோரி அவ்வளோதான்.
Hi.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you? Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of...
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a grapphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rook...
Thank you.
No need to May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
House couple.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour.
Confringo!
Now that I have all my gobstones back,
I suppose Black's children.
Daisy has a special knack. It's torment.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Goosebumps music, yes. அவ்வளவுதான். இவ்வளோ இருக்கு. Yay! Good morning. Okay. நண்பர்களோட கலந்தாலும் ஆலோசித்து ஈவினிங் லைவ் போடலாம் வேணாம் என்ன முடிவு பண்ணிட்டு வரேன். ஓகே, டாடா, பை பாய், பை வா. என்னத்த பாய் அப்படியே வாக்கில ட்ராக் பண்றேன். பாய்.